I first saw a 507 when I went to the Hockenheim racetrack in Germany, and a gentleman by the name of Mr. Falkenhausen, who was Chief of Development and Research at BMW, was there. I'd ridden for him the previous year on a motorcycle, and so I knew him, and he saw me looking at it and said, "Try it." So in those days there was lots of little roads through the forest, and so I went out and tried it, came back and thought, that's nice. Well, at that time I was contemplating what I had asked Count Augusta for as my special present for winning the first World Championship for him, my first one as well, on the 500 class motorcycles. So I thought, this is rather nice. So I went back, and a little tongue-in-cheek, I said that I wanted a 507 BMW, a 507 BMW, and his first question was, how much, Conto? And I think the figure was about 3,200 sterling. There was some hesitations, so we settled on a 50-50 deal.
Oh, that seems reasonable.
Yeah, 50-50 deal. So I then had discussions with BMW, and they said, oh, well, there's so limited numbers and everything else, but we'll sort of find you one. And they rang through and said, I think, oh, there is a silver grey, which is, I mean, I call it a blue, but silver grey, one which can be ready in June, I think it was, end of June. So we said yes, and that was it.
And so, you've owned it ever since?
I've owned it. I carried out some development work for them with it, actually, because after I'd run it in, I said to them, this doesn't feel quite like the same as yours. And it doesn't go, I use the Brenner Pass a lot, and also the Simplon, going from Italy back to England. But I said, it doesn't go up the hill quite as quick as I would like, but it goes down the hill too quick. So he said, we can give you a bit more horsepower. And in any case, you have an undershield on it and everything else, which lifts the top speed. But will you do the braking test for us with Dunlop? So it was arranged. I took my car to Birmingham, and there it was fitted up with four-wheel disc brakes. So I think I'm the only BMW 507 with four-wheel disc brakes, and that was it. I used it going everywhere until I went to Maranello to speak with Mr. Ferrari, Enzo Ferrari, and he saw it. Macchina tedesco, non è possibile. So I couldn't drive a German car and everything else.
But you weren't tempted to sell it?
No. Well, it was a special thing at that time. Luckily, I didn't, like with so much else before that, have to sell it in order to get something else. So I thought he was going to give me a car. But as it turned out, I got it deducted from my payments.
He did give you a World Championship winning Formula One car, didn't he? So.
Well, shall we say...
essentially, it was something that you could certainly do very well with.
We certainly put together a good team effort, which lifted up the fortunes of Ferrari and gave me my first championship.
Well, that's marvellous.
That's it.